Hey everybody, it's Randy from LDGeek.com, and I've actually got Craig from Screwattack here. Craig, welcome to MAGFest 9.
So good to be here.
Now,
so excited.
You are a MAGFest pro at this point. How many MAGFests now?
This is MAGFest 4. It's grown a lot, which is great. It's kind of grown with kind of how Screwattack's grown, which is really cool. It's kind of grown in unison, and it's like seeing like a baby grow up to be a 3,000 person con.
Gaming, anime,
it's weird.
dressing.
Yeah. I mean, I saw Scorpion and Sub-Zero downstairs. That was cool. I like that.
Now, what keeps bringing you back to MAGFest? I mean, because you guys travel pretty far to get here.
Yeah, MAGFest is. I think events like MAGFest are what is. Everything is right about video games. It's gaming at its absolute purest, and I think with arcades going down to nothing now.
Yeah.
It's the only place that you can really kind of have the in-person community that is gaming, and that's what makes gaming so great, And you got all those arcade games lined up out there, and people just collaborating and getting together and just playing games. You don't even know who you're playing with, And
right.
That's what gaming is all about. It's not, they can call it Xbox Live all they want, but that's our Xbox Live arcade.
It's not.
But it's not an arcade.
Right.
It's just a place to play your video games.
Now, now for me, when I was growing up, my game was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the fighter. What was your big arcade game? What was your fix when you were 12 or whatever?
Street Fighter, without
Street
a doubt.
Fighter.
Yeah. I mean, I lived and died on Street Fighter, and of course all the great beat 'em ups. Between Turtles in Time and the original Turtles, and The Simpsons and all the stuff. X-Men, 4-player X-Men.
Yeah. So okay, now where's Screwattack going? Now you guys have grown exponentially over the past couple of years. What's the next step, or is that top secret?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Screwattack is always doing something, and I can't exactly divulge what that is right now, but we're working on stuff. But it's good.
I'm assuming it's somewhere in the realm of world domination, because you've gone Screwattack to killer website to gaming store, and then that's the next evolution to world domination. So Craig for president, I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, I was going to do that, but I don't know. It's pretty tough. And I can only work so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, world domination, that's cool, but you got to start with your state and your city, and then you got to work your way up.
And then you got to develop guns and.
I mean, I got a gun. No, I'm just kidding.
Screwattack going to be returning next year to MAGFest?
As of today, yeah, absolutely. I can't see why we wouldn't. I mean, MAGFest has kind of become a staple in kind of our annual events, and I don't see why it wouldn't be.
It's actually growing so much that they aren't sure if they can actually hold it here next year.
No,
so
there's no way it's going to be here next year. I mean, it's a shame, and that's one of the things. We do SGC down in Dallas, and putting together an event like this takes so much time and so much money and so much resources, and it's so hard to. So when you have your venue, it's like, oh, that's the first part, So now they got to go back to step one and start all over, and then you got to deal with people who are going to come next year and they go, well, it wasn't like last year. It doesn't have the same feel as last year, because you're going to a bigger event, and.
Right.
And so there's all sorts of challenges, but man, kudos to MAGFest. They've done a super job.
Absolutely. Now, final question. Put us through just a brief summary of a day of Craig. I mean, because I'm sure you are a man of many hats, aside from the one that you're wearing backwards right now. I'm talking figurative hats, not literal ones. Now, what's a typical day for you? Like, you're up at 5 and go to bed at 7 with a glass of milk, or no?
No, actually, I wake up probably around 9:30 or 10. And I get up, pretty much my day is consumed by Screwattack from the moment I get up to the moment I go to bed.
Yeah.
I get up around 9:30 or 10 because I go to bed around 3 or 4. And so by the time I get to the office, I'll work on the daily production, whatever, helping out whoever needs to get stuff helped out, and we'll deal with all the businessy stuff. You'd be surprised how little bit of video gaming I actually get to do while running a website.
I understand.
And then I'll after kind of the work day is done, which wraps up around 6, and get all the business crap out of the way. So boring. But then we usually have like a 15 to 20 minute like Street Fighter 3 tournament at the office every day.
That's cool.
It's kind of like a daily thing. After that, go home, eat. Then I play the video games that I missed out on, and that's how do that. Actually get my gaming in. Then from there, it's do a little bit more editing and work on some stuff like that, and by that time it's time to update the site, and then work on a little bit more stuff that needs to be worked on, whether it's budgets or stuff like that. I wish I could say it's all fun and dandy, but you got to deal with numbers and crap like that.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, final question. I know I lied about the last one. You and I are both members of the Married Guy Club, the Married Guy Gamers Club.
Yes.
As elder geeks, the both of us probably faced with a whole lot of balancing gaming time with relationship time and family time. So what would your advice be for the younger guys that are getting out there, getting into the serious relationships, who are having a hard time balancing the gaming life with the relationship life? If you have any at all.
Oh, I do. Oh, yes. Find someone that can tolerate it.
That's good advice,
That's actually...
That's great advice.
When Screwattack first started, I was in a relationship with a girl I was in for 4 years. And the first year of Screwattack, I spent so much time doing Screwattack and with games, and it's such a passion of mine that relationship actually ended. So Screwattack actually ended
Very sorry to hear that.
No, don't blame me. It's good. It needed to happen.
Okay, all right.
No, I actually thought I was going to marry the girl, and she wasn't supportive of Screwattack or kind of what I was doing. So you got to find somebody that's going to support what you're doing, whether you're doing gaming or whether you're doing sports, whether you're into comics, whether you're into whatever. You need to find somebody who's totally down with what you're doing. And
That's
if
good advice.
they're not totally down with it, at least tolerate it.
And they don't even need to be gamer girls or gamer guys or whatever they are.
No, my wife likes Pac-Man, and that's about it, and she likes to play Bomberman, but she can't play Donkey Kong Country, even though it's pretty easy to play. You got to find somebody who will like to watch you play.
Right, or at least while you're playing, they might be doing something else in the house, or something else.
Yeah, like cooking, like women should.
Right. We're gonna edit that part out.
Sorry, I meant to say vacuuming, clean up. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. But seriously.
Bake me a pie.
Whoa. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. That crossed the line. I love all women, especially my wife. I love you, honey. You're the best. I told her I'd mention her, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you did it. You sneaked it in there.
That's right, snuck it in.
Well, there you go, everybody. This has been ElderGeek.com's interview with Craig from Screwattack.
Make me a sandwich.
Honey, don't make him a sandwich, honey.
No, I'm talking to whoever's watching. Okay. Just make me a sandwich.